Hello and welcome to this edition of SAC News. I'm Zendy Garrido.
And I'm Aiden Strout. Thank you for joining us. A lot to tell you about on campus and around Santa Ana.
The Santa Ana Police Department, SAPD, is warning residents about the penalties for the use of illegal fireworks ahead of Independence Day celebrations. The city of Santa Ana is notorious for overly displaying fireworks to celebrate 4th of July with the use of prohibited fireworks. The use of these illegal explosives can cause permanent damage to structures and injure people. Those caught using these dangerous devices can face fines starting at $1,000 and or up to 6 months in jail. The SAPD encourages all Santa Ana residents to use only safe and sane fireworks and celebrate Independence Day responsibly. To report the use or possession of illegal fireworks, you can contact the police department at the phone number below.
Also in the city of Santa Ana, it was a rather busy week for the police department. Patrol officers responded to the 700 S Townsend Street regarding a shooting. Officers arrested 3 individuals and located a firearm while searching the area. Officers arrested a male juvenile and an adult male. Both men were processed at the Santa Ana Jail and Juvenile Hall, respectively. In a different incident, SAPD gang unit detectives attempted to contact a suspicious male. The suspect was seen riding a bicycle into the area near 900 East 1st Street. When confronted, the male fled, throwing away a loaded firearm shortly after. The suspect was caught and arrested. The weapon was later recovered by SAPD.
Tustin police arrested a man for using his brother's identity to avoid police detention. According to Tustin police, the suspect, not yet identified, tried to trick police officers during a field detention. It turned out that the suspect's brother also had an active arrest warrant. After police discovered the suspect's true identity, he was immediately arrested. Police served him with 3 arrest warrants with 2 felony charges of identity theft and Prop 36 enhancement.
Irvine police arrested a man in possession of a stolen firearm and half an ounce of narcotics. Officers were on patrol when they recognized a vehicle that was previously leaked to a narcotics investigation. They pulled over Joshua Yusefovon, who was carrying a semi-automatic pistol, along with a half an ounce of methamphetamine and fentanyl. The 32-year-old resident of Redondo Beach was arrested and booked of narcotics and gun charges. Yusefovon was transported to the Orange County Jail.
A California man has agreed to plead guilty to hacking Disney employees' computer and gaining access to sensitive information about Disney's financials. Federal prosecutors say Mitchell Kramer hacked the Disney worker's computer when the employee downloaded a program from the internet. That was meant to be an artificial intelligence art generator, but it turned out to contain a malicious file that allowed the hacker to gain access to the victim's computer. Kramer is a 25-year-old resident of Santa Clarita, according to lawyers in the LA U.S. Attorney's Office. Kramer downloaded 1.1 terabytes of confidential data, then posted as a member of a fictional Russian hacktivist group and threatened to leak the data. The victim did not respond, and then the hacker released all the data, which also included the victim's bank, medical, and personal information. Kramer will be pleading guilty to 2 charges of breaking into a computer, which carry up to 5 years in prison each.
Strawberry lovers, this was your weekend. As the Strawberry Festival returned to the main street in Garden Grove, the famous festival ran through Friday through Monday. This Memorial Day weekend, the festival boasted rides and attractions, stage performances, contests, and free concerts, vendor booths, even a huge parade on Saturday. Our Nathan Nguyen will have a full report from Garden Grove in our final newscast of the spring. That's next week. For more information, head to strawberryfestival.org to find out more details of what this year's Strawberry Festival has in stock. Don't miss out on this yearly event.
With the election of SAC Student Government, or ASG, over, let's check out the results of voting for all the different positions available at ASG. The ASG president, Bri Acuña, won with 84% of the votes, while Vice President Kimberly Ramirez Vega won with 63% of the votes. Chief Justice went to Ben Nguyen with 82% of the votes, while Public Relationship goes to Cecilia Lorenzo with a whopping 91% of the votes. Undocumented Student Commissioner Giselle Reyes won with 68% of the votes, while Senator of the SPS Edgar Flores won with 88% of the votes. Senator of Veteran Affairs Mary Overslake won by 84%, while Senator of Science Relisa Sanchez won by 91%. Senator of Human Services Yahaira Velasquez won by 91%, and Associate Justice was left absent for now with 91% of the vote for that choice. SAC foster care programs held their end of the semester brunch to celebrate their students who are graduating.
Our reporter Anthony Marcus Duran checked out the pomp and the circumstance.
Here at the Hacienda Restaurant, Santa Ana College Foster Care Program held their end of semester brunch to show how they care for the students in their program.
The Guardian Scholars Program specifically, we have 3 programs. We have Guardian Scholars, we have our Youth Empowerment Strategies for Success Independent Living Program, our Yes ILP, and we have our Next Up. We do our year-end celebration where we not only highlight our graduating foster youth students and our students that are transferring to 4-year universities, but we also highlight smaller successes, such as completing the semester in a positive note, completing the academic year on a positive note, and moving on to the next academic year at Santa Ana College.
With this brunch, you can see how many of the students have made close bonds with some of the staff at these programs.
So some of the basic minimum requirements for our Guardian Scholars program is to fill out our Guardian Scholars application, which is a 1-page double-sided with personal information. And then the second document that we would need is a word of the court that shows that you are a current or former foster youth. Now, for Next Up, students would have to have been in the foster care system at the age of 13 or older and be under the age of 25. So our program, our team is very small, and our office is always very welcoming and a safe place for our students to join. Come on in, don't be nervous. Once you get to meet our staff, hopefully we make it more welcoming. And then we're able to provide all the resources that you may need to help you through your academic journey.
They made me believe that I was able to accomplish anything that I worked towards as well. They were helping me focus on my career. They pushed me to my limits, and I've gone really far with the Guardian Scholars. Speak up, don't be scared. There's going to be people around you who are not going to believe you, but Guardian Scholars are going to believe you. You're not alone in your journey.
Reporting from the Hacienda Restaurant, I'm Anthony Marcus Duran, SAC News.
For a companion Santa Ana College, students can now access personalized education planning with the counseling of Ben Nguyen and her fur companion, Parker. Services are available in both English and Vietnamese to support diverse student needs. Drop-in hours are held every Wednesday from 12 until 1 p.m. with appointment hours available from 1 p.m. until 5. To schedule a session, contact the APSP Center or General Counseling at 714-564-6103 or 714-564-6369.
More help from our furry ones. Santa Ana College invited students to put down the books for a while at Fuel for Finals and Pause for Stress. Campus Plaza was the place. On Tuesday, May 27th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., the event was designed to help students recharge during finals week, with free snacks and a visit from therapy dogs. Whether you need a quick snack or a few minutes of puppy love, it was a perfect chance to decompress with a college student's best friend.
Connecting with Employers, a major career fair is coming our way, offering students and job seekers a chance to connect directly with both top employers in the field like government, healthcare, education, information, technology, sales, and more. The Career Fair Connection invites attendees to dress professionally and bring an updated resume. Early resume submissions are encouraged to help you match with positions that align with your background and salary goals. To register for August 7th event at the Marriott Courtyard in Santa Ana, view participating employers, or submit your resume in advance, visit the career fair connection./applicants. Don't miss out on this opportunity to make a meaningful professional connection. When we come back, our weekly sports update.
And a look at the Fullerton night market.
We'll be right back.
You're watching SAC News.
My goal wasn't to have a great program just at Santa Ana College. When I came here, my goal was to have one of the best programs in the country. When you come here, we aren't trying to rush the students through a program. We're actually taking time. We're getting to know the students personally. The first time a student came to me and said, hey, I got a career and I can provide for my family now. You know, that's really what gets me excited about teaching, and my passion that drives it is helping people succeed in life.
Welcome back, Dons. I'm Aiden Strout with your updates on SAC Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, your Don Sports is officially over, and I think it is safe to say that we ended our year off sports with a statement. Thanks to Vincent Navarro. Last Friday and Saturday, our leaper Vince took a trip up to the Bay Area to compete against the best leapers in the state at San Mateo College. His jump at the Southern California Championship of 6.92 meters is what qualified him to compete up north. Let's take a look real quickly to see the leap that he performed for the state championship. These two leaps just showed were recorded at 6.54 meters and 6.65 meters. His second leap ended up claiming Vince as the 8th best leaper in the state for all junior colleges. He was only half a meter away from first place, so it was definitely a close marking in the landing zone. On a good note though, out of all Southern California leapers that were there, participated, he still remained at the top of all SoCal leapers who were at the state championship. Don't get it twisted though, being a top 10 leaper in the state of California is a huge statement on your record, let alone actually being in the top 8. Huge congratulations to Vincent Navarro for proving a lot of people wrong and making a name for himself. I'm Aiden Strout, and this has been SAC News Sports.
Congratulations, Mr. Navarro. And now for our weekly weather. We start the week off on Wednesday with cloudy skies at 73 degrees. Thursday being sunny, but that's going to last until Friday. That same day on Thursday being on comfortable 77 degrees. And on Friday, things will be heating up to 88 degrees. On Saturday, clouds will be coming back, cooling down the heat down to nice and comfortable 77 degrees. Sunday becomes partly cloudy until Tuesday. And then on Sunday, we're gonna be hit with 77, carrying along into Monday down to 70 degrees before cooling down even more on Tuesday when we hit very nice 66 degrees. That's for our weekly weather. Sort of a roller coaster.
I agree with you on that one.
Yes.
Finally, here at SAC News, we'd like to congratulate all Dons and Doñas who are participating in this upcoming commencement. Each year, we gather as a community to wish the best of luck to our fellow students graduating, transferring, or earning a certificate, SAC style. Taking place at Santa Ana Stadium on June 6th at 5:30 p.m., this year's commencement does come with a $10 parking fee, which will be charged at the Civic Center parking structure. Parking entrances will be on either side of Boyd Way and Coach Dick Hall Way. As a reminder, balloons, flowers, glass, bottles, signs, and air horns are strictly prohibited on the grounds. SAC News has complied a list of tips that can help graduates have a fun and safe celebration.
Congratulations, class of 2025, and may the best be with you. That's it for this edition of SAC News.
Be sure to follow us on social media and watch previous episodes of SAC News on our YouTube channel.